My name is Lexi, and today I'm going to teach you how you can set up your very own fish tank. Growing up, my parents kept a 40-gallon fish tank in our house, and today I now keep a 60-gallon tank that has 9 fish in it. Having a fish tank is awesome, but it requires a lot of time to set it up properly. Fish are very unique, and different fish require different water requirements. In my apartment, I currently have tropical fish, so I had to set my tank up for tropical water requirements. Today, we are going to be setting up a small 1-gallon betta fish tank. So, to set it up properly, you need your substrate, which is gravel, sand, whatever you would like to use at the bottom of your tank for whatever fish you would like to get. Then we'll put our decorations, and because this is a small tank, I won't be putting many decorations in. Then we will need to put dechlorinated water into the tank. Now, there's 2 different ways that you can do this. You can do this by filling up a tank with tap water and putting however many drops are required for whatever size tank you have of water dechlorinator. But the way that I do it, and the way that I think is more safe, is you can also leave the tap water out at room temperature for 48 hours, and the chlorine will evaporate, because chlorine is a gas and it will evaporate at room temperature within 48 hours. To me, that is the safest way you can set it up. So for this tank, this is a store-bought tank that it all came together, and this is the filter with the filter cartridges, and this is the lights, and this is the hood. So, to set it up, we will first put the substrate in. And before you put the substrate in, you must know that you have to wash everything off with lukewarm water before you can put it in your tank, because it comes from the store and you don't know what germs should be on it. So this has already been washed off. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to dump it in. It can be a little loud. And because this is a small tank, I'm going to leave a lot of room for the fish to be able to swim in there. Next, we're going to put our little plants in there. These have been washed off as well with lukewarm water. Put this in there. And setting up a fish tank really just, it's however you would like it to be. Whatever decorations you would like to use, real plants, fake plants, whatever you think is best for your tank at the time. So put that in there. All right. Now that we've got that situated in here, now what we're going to do is this water, this is 1 gallon of water, and it has been sitting out for a little over 48 hours just to fully dechlorinate. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pour it in very slowly, because you don't want to mess up any of the decorations that you put in. Got to let the rock settle a little bit, because that was a lot of water to introduce into the tank. Alrighty. Now that we have got it set up with our dechlorinated water and our substrate and decorations, we will now plug in the filter, make sure that everything's working properly. And you never want to put the filter in here without water, because if you run the filter without water, it could burn up the filter. So I'm going to plug it into the outlet. Alrighty, it's working. So now we are going to hang that over the back of the tank. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to fill it up with water before we do anything else. Alrighty, now we're going to plug her in. Okay. Now you'll know that the water is starting to filter when it starts to pour out the top. Let's add a little bit more in there. Got to make sure it's filled up. Now, if you can see, we do have a nice water flow going, so this filter is working great. So, now, for the last step, you'll tightly secure the hood on there. Alrighty. And then plug her in. She's all plugged in, comes with a button, and voila! We have our own dechlorinated fish tank ready to put a betta straight in the water. Now, thank you for listening, and I know that having patience and trusting that the cycle will start itself is a little tough because getting fish is exciting, but it takes time and it takes patience because fish require proper water so they can be happy and healthy. Keeping a happy and healthy fish is much more exciting than rushing through the process and possibly hurting your fish, which you would never want to do. So, thank you for listening, and I hope that this can help you in the future if you want to start your own fish tank. And if you do the research that is required and take the time and patience to trust in the process, then you'll have your fish tank up and running in no time.